views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Dawn Rainbow. There we go. How's everybody doing?
I'm like, there's a delay. I don't see what's going on here.
Word. I felt that delay. First and foremost, like always, we need y'all to like, subscribe, share. You already know those are the most important things to do. If you are watching us on Facebook, please make sure you hit @follows, share the show for us. You know what I mean? Show that love. Also, you want to support the show because we definitely need that support. $ Cash App, The Evening Rush, of course. As always, we do our shout out. Shout out to WLEO 26.7 out in South Baltimore. Shout out to WLPN 86.4 The Beat
You have to
in
get it
South
together.
Carolina. Shout out to the Fleet DJ's family. Shout out to my boy Classic, man. Shout out to Green Links Media. Shout out to Liddy Radio. And shout out to Tom the Grind, my nigga Big Sev. He been showing us a lot of love over there at Tom the Grind Radio. So yeah, we are back. Another great week. Tiring week, but great week. But and Rainbow's actually gonna say some words today and say how great of her week's been. Because we was not on last week, so we've been short for 2 weeks. So that gives us some shit to talk about. So Rainbow, how was your week?
My week is the same every week. I work, I come home. Same old shit for me, y'all. Ain't nothing new here. I'm just grinding these gears, trying to keep it moving.
Grinding on your life.
I'm like a little train. I got to keep it moving. I'm Thomas the engine.
Yo, it's crazy. Like you down in the A right now, and you like super grinding. Like I understand when you was up here in the end, like you was grinding because that's all we have to do. I figured like you would slow down a little bit.
No, because I have to be more of an adult here. I was living with my mama in New York. You ain't got to be an adult when you still live with your mama. I don't live with my mama no more.
So that helped out a lot.
Yes. You talking about the last before I moved here.
It's like
before I moved here, I started working real hard. But before that, I was going to work 2 days a week, maybe 3. So now that I'm working 6 days a week again, y'all, I'm over it. I can't make eye contact with her. If I make eye contact with her, she's gonna run over here and start barking, y'all. So I gotta.
That's because she love you.
Pretend like I don't know shit. No, it's only when the man is in the house, or if I happen to be on here. It's the only time she pays me any attention. Because when it's just me and her in this house by ourselves, she stay on her bed and I be on the couch. She don't be thinking about me. But the minute something going on, then she won't be my friend. She don't even like me. She be pretending to like me.
Everybody, I'm sharing the show because I just walked in the door. I ain't gonna hold you. I did this quick Shazam. I'm here.
Yeah.
Shout out to my little man. I just took him to the movies for him to, see this new movie out. The Christmas pageant, best Christmas pageant. He enjoyed it. I ain't gonna hold you. I enjoyed it too. It wasn't a bad movie at all. It was actually a very good movie. Um, take the kids. I definitely one of those take the kids to a movie. It does
So
talk
what?
about
So
God
why
and
you only took
everything else.
one?
Um, See, the thing is, I took him because he's that older middle child now. So he got the middle child syndrome where he feels like, yo, listen, I want to spend that one-on-one time with you, dad. He wants that attention. So, I automatically like, all right, I got to give him that. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to be, want that attention and you can't get it. So, had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, it's that part of being a parent where, you tell them you're gonna do something, you gotta stick to it. And
Well,
that's
of
what
course,
that's
I would hope you would stick to your word. You ain't gonna be telling your kids, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this," and
you
don't do none of that.
and you not to hold you. That's I was explaining that to Joy, like, yo, at the end of the day, that's something I have to do because I know what it's like. Someone promised me something and then, they don't pull through with it. So,
Well,
I said I wasn't gonna be that person to mine.
according to this guy on Instagram, millennial parents don't have a good follow through, and I
Mm.
don't. And what he meant by that was they don't have a good follow through when it comes to ass whoopings. Like they'll promise you an ass whooping, like promise you one, and then just never give it to you. Whereas he
I,
he got in trouble in school. His father told him at 12 o'clock that he was going to beat his ass. His father came home, watched the game, this, that, and the third. He thought it was all cool. He went to bed. His father came in his room at 1 a.m., y'all, and whooped his ass. He's like, see, I don't
I
have
ain't
that
gonna hold
amount
you.
of
I'm
follow
guilty of
through.
that. I'm guilty of
Of
it.
saying that
But
you gonna beat your kid's ass and don't beat them, or the follow through. You
um,
follow through with the ass whooping.
no, I follow through, but I give them a tremendous amount of warnings. So I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna get the belt. Yo, I'm gonna get the belt. Yo, I'm gonna get the belt. And then I get tired and I'm like, yo, I'm tired of talking, so I'm gonna go get and then I go get the actually go get the belt. But I
Oh,
feel
it's
like,
because it's a final straw thing. It's like that's the straw that broke the
yeah,
camel's
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna beat your ass. I was just talking shit before.
It
Now
wasn't
I
I
gotta
wasn't
beat your
talking
ass.
shit. It was more or less,
You wasn't gonna
I
beat
I'm,
the,
I wanted to give them the warning.
you
You
was
gotta give them a
it was
warning.
a no. What you was doing was threatening. You wasn't promising them shit. You was threatening them. It was
It
just a
was the
threat.
warning. It's the
It was
pre-warning
a
to
it was
what
an
was gonna
empty
happen.
it was an empty threat at first. And then you
Yeah,
had to make it a full threat because they ain't wasn't listening.
yeah. So they eventually you just gotta say, listen, you know what? I said it. I meant it. I gotta, you know,
So
go ahead
millennial
with
parents,
it.
y'all have to have you have to commit to the follow through. Like if you say you're gonna
But you
beat
know
their
what it
ass
is?
at 12 o'clock, you gotta beat their ass. You make them think you forgot. You make
Mm.
them think you forgot, so they get all nice and comfy, and then you walk in there at 1 a.m. and you whoop ass. That's what that man
Yeah,
said.
but you know
He
what
said,
it
I don't have
also
no
is?
follow
You
through
you
for
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful nowadays with the beatings. And you don't
that. I said
you
beat your child. I didn't say beat them up.
no, and
There's
that's
a
the thing.
difference.
No,
You could
and I agree
spank
with
your.
you.
It depends on how old your child
You
is.
gotta be careful nowadays because if they go to school with any little type of bruise or lump or mark, they automatically go, "You child abuse your kid," and now you
Well,
got
why?
ACS at your door.
But some children do bruise easily. But
Yeah, you remember I got all light skinned kids, so
if you beating your child till they bruise, you're doing too much. I'm not, and
that's not even true because
you need to be
you could
beaten.
pop them with the belt and you can leave a mark, which is crazy.
Stop using objects. Use your hand right on that ass with some clothes on. Make sure they got on clothes though, y'all. You need
This
a
is
barrier.
all educated stuff.
You need to make sure that they have on clothes because there's a barrier between, making imprints or whatever. I'm just saying.
Facts. So you just gotta be careful when
First,
you spank your kids
please,
nowadays.
people, but not even that. Kids be falling. Kids are clumsy, very
Yeah,
clumsy,
big time, big
and
time.
they go to school and, oh my God, I think the child is being abused. I need you to shut up and mind your business. If this child doesn't come in here all the time with look like they getting their ass whooped, like if they don't seem like definitely afraid of their parents, because every child should be afraid of their parents. Like at some point they should be like,
Mm.
oh, don't call my parents. They shouldn't be like, please, oh my God. No, they shouldn't be about the shit like that if you talking about calling their parents, because they gonna
Nah,
get
because
their
I
ass
think
beat.
we had
But
one situation where one of the kids was running, they banged their head on the door, had a little shiner. They went to school, school called. Do you know what happened to your kid's head? Yeah,
yeah,
you ran into the wall.
well,
Ran into the wall. What do you want?
but this is,
Oh, well,
yeah,
that doesn't normally sound normal for a kid. Listen,
that
I'm
sounds
I'm
very
not gonna
normal for
lie
a
to you.
child. I don't
I
know
ain't gonna,
what.
I tell them off the rip. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I tell you if I beat my kid, I'll tell you I beat my kid. He ran into the wall.
But my whole thing is, why did it? I don't know why people say that don't sound. That sounds very on brand for children. They run into everything. Like little kids, like most of your
Yeah,
children are little kids. So if they go, little kids have
he's
no fear.
first of all,
They
you
have
you know how many
no
times
fear.
you sit there and tell him stop running in the house. The house is too small for you to be just. You think you're gonna just run, shoot, dart through the house like that? It's not gonna happen. You're gonna end up
Kids
running
are,
into something
but kids jump, run, and play
all day.
all the time. But and they have no fear. So
Yeah,
the only things that's going to stop them from doing so is when they get hurt.
yeah.
So am I supposed to not let my child get hurt? Am I supposed to? I don't know, because that's the only thing that's going to stop them from running around in my goddamn house.
Facts.
And I don't
That
understand why
ass
people,
woman made him
it.
remember.
But my whole thing, look. I don't have no kids, and I know that. So these
Well,
teachers, a lot of teachers have children.
mhm.
You don't know that that's what kids do, and you with kids all day long. These kids don't know how to sit still.
Yeah, yeah. And mine's got ADHD, so they're gonna run
They
anyway.
really don't know how to sit still
Yeah,
physically. Like
but
they have a reason.
but either way, let's get into trending topics today.
I don't want to talk about nothing about
I,
trending
I know
topics
you. I
today.
know you don't want to talk about this, but it was your state that caused this.
It wasn't my
We have a
state
new
that caused
president.
this.
We have a new
Don't
president.
don't
No,
say it was my state that caused this.
no, she wasn't ready.
Yes, we have a new
Let me tell
president.
you why I don't blame this on my state, because we stopped, the polls closed here at 7 p.m., which is way before any other states fucking polls closed. Them motherfuckers is like 7 o'clock, shut that shit down.
Yo, y'all caused this.
Yeah, all right,
All y'all
whatever.
southern states caused this. We
It was
have a
a
new
west
president.
No, it was those western states.
Everybody's gonna blame everybody. I know our state was blue, so I don't know. Listen, that was it.
I mean, I am a New Yorker at heart, baby, so I can't do what they look. When the man goes to vote, because he don't ever vote, that motherfucker went to vote. So we was trying. So it wasn't us.
We did try. We
he
did try.
he was not part of those black men that voted for Trump. It wasn't him.
Listen, I mean, once again, he's in office, which is it is what it
He's
is.
not in office yet.
Not yet. Well, listen, his
January. That motherfucker doesn't
agendas,
go until January.
his
Let me
agendas
tell you
already
something.
started.
My mother said his agenda already started because she went to Key Food and the eggs was $5.
You stupid. When I say his
Nah,
agendas already started, the day after he was announced to be president, he
the
already
motherfucker.
went in, went
Oh,
on
you
and
took
said, "Yo, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing."
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so
And they won't let him.
and well, they
Uh,
own the Republicans have the House,
and
the
the Senate.
Republicans have the Senate. So there's
I mean,
Congress
for us,
belongs to them. Everything
look,
belongs to them.
my whole thing is for us black people, this means nothing because
Yeah,
it's never in our favor, y'all. So
yeah.
for those white people that voted for him, and when he y'all middle class white people that voted for him, when he out here trashing y'all, I just want y'all to know this is what y'all wanted. All y'all
Well,
Latinos that voted for him, I just want
yeah.
y'all to know when he start mass deportation, this is what y'all wanted.
Well, remember, to them it's not going to affect them. So
Oh, why
that's the
not? They're
whole
being
thing.
deported. They're being deported back to wherever they came from.
Only if you are not, if you're an illegal alien, you're getting deported. If you're not an illegal alien, you shouldn't be getting deported.
Yeah, no,
You live
no,
here.
no, no. If you, yeah, hello, or you got the. I mean, if they got a green card, they're still not. They're still not a
So
U.S. citizen, so they
you
can be
can't blame.
deported. What?
Mm. I
What
said
you
you
say?
got a point. I
No.
said you have a
Well, I
point.
saw on. I heard that. I saw on YouTube there was this gentleman who is a Latino and that voted for Trump. So he is a proud Trump supporter. So is his neighbor, right?
Hmm.
But his neighbor is a white man and he is a Latino. So once Trump won, this man no longer wants his children to be able to play with the Latinos' children. He came outside with a good old pistol and said, "Take your ass back across the street." He said, "Go." No, actually, he said, "Take your ass back to your country," is what he said. So now the Latino man is so upset and he's like, "I don't understand. I don't get it. You're not one of them.
And
You,
well,
you,
and this is definitely going to touch on our situation today, on our topic today. So that's definitely getting touched on.
you're not one of
Um,
them."
but mainly today, first and foremost, let's go into his agendas.
I don't want to know what his
Um,
agenda is. His project
we're gonna start.
2025.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the first one that to me, I'm I want to say I'm confused with, but at the same time I understand,
Mm,
which is the whole gay situation where he's established there's gonna be no more they thou they their
you
identify
can't
as.
you
You're
can't
you're
tell
gonna
some
identify only as he or she now.
you can't tell anybody what to do.
Well, you can't tell them, but they can't go by that. That's what he's basically saying.
They definitely can.
And then on top of that, he's going to, basically push back your kids can't want to if they want to change the agenda and all of that. He's stopping all of that. These are all the things they're gonna stop. Because one, they feel like it's against the Bible. Um,
They can pretend like they're Christians all they want because the whole separation thing that they got going on, I don't believe this is what God wanted. So
mm,
I don't believe in the Bible God said, "Let there be nooses hung on trees." I don't believe that's one of the things that was in the Bible. So you could pretend to be a Christian all you want because you're not following the rules of
and
the
I was
Bible.
talking. I was actually me and Cash was having a conversation. Cash from Relationship Ish, and she was, she feels a way about this situation, her being, married to a woman, and
Mm,
she was saying how, they want to they're worried about how that's going to affect their marriage because he's
mm.
saying that, they're probably going to end up trying to stop same-sex marriages and all of that all over again. And I feel like we've came so far through that. Like we've been there, done that, and we all agree. Listen, you love who you love. You can marry who you love. So
He don't care. That ain't what he like. Watch his Byron gonna come out as gay. God forbid. I'm not saying God forbid like there's anything wrong with that. But then what he gonna do? What if one of his children is gay? What is he gonna do?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's true.
and then the whole abortion thing.
Yeah,
I don't. How do
that's
you?
another one of his agendas that he's pushing.
Yeah, he
You
wants
know,
to ban
no,
abortions, but it isn't just like a volunteer. Just if you want to
that
go
that
get
was
an
that was
abortion.
chose state by state. Yeah,
But a lot of states are against it. But
yeah.
my whole thing is these people clearly don't realize that this is also a health risk for some women. It's not just, oh,
Mm.
well, I'm pregnant. I don't want to have this baby. Let me get an abortion. Some women have ectopic pregnancies. Some women have stillborns. Some women, it's a lot of different things. And that is considered an abortion. So,
But
so they would not be able to,
once again, this is something. This is something we passed. I feel like we went past already. Like women, your choice, your
no, he
body. Like
wants,
I'm with it. Like if this is what she
but
wants,
this is
if she
the,
don't want to have this baby,
but
you
not even
can't
that.
keep her from having a baby.
This whole situation was a whole big old case, Roe versus Wade, and it was
Yeah.
won. So how are you trying to overturn this now? It doesn't make sense because these these old white men are trying to tell people that the birth rate is very low in our country. And it's because women are getting abortions or they just don't want to have children or this, that, and it's like times are also different. You can't have 10
Hmm.
children because one child costs you $10,000 just to deliver or more. That's just for the
Yeah.
anesthesia. That's not even
Listen,
a labor.
I just got a report. I just got a report from child support. I done paid over 100 grand in kids taking care of kids. So I'm kind of good over here. Like, if, nigga, over 100 grand taking care of kids. So listen, you know, and it ain't gonna stop because I just got 4 new ones. So like, I don't feel like it's ever over. But this
It
is the
is over. You
reality
got
of
four
what
new
it
ones,
is.
but
Like,
look. Are you planning to be put on child support for these four new ones? What are you talking about?
no, 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 not at all, not at all, not at all.
Exactly. So
But
it's
it's just the
over for
point. Like,
you.
I mean, I still gotta. No, it's not over because I still gotta take care of them until they get out the
You
house.
still have to
And the
take
crazy
care of
part
them,
is,
but you ain't.
even when they get out the house, you still taking care of them. They don't go
Of
nowhere.
course.
They still here. They still go, Daddy, I need this. Daddy, I need that. So and they grown, and you still get, Daddy, I need this. Daddy, I need that. So that doesn't change, man. But then on top of that, you still got other situations. He talked about, which was the uh what else? What else? The school education. That's the next thing.
Yeah,
Um,
he's trying to get rid of the board of ed, which is dumb. So he can give the
yeah,
money
yeah.
to the police for them to go around killing people. He wants to make sure that they get immunity if something happens. So
And
y'all
that
black
that
men
right there
beware.
to me is
He's
crazy.
he's trying to give the police
Yeah,
just
because Nefrisk is back. That's another thing. He's starting Stop and Frisk is back. Um, he's saying how he wants the death penalty to drug dealers, which I
yes,
think is
that's crazy.
insane.
It's ridiculous. But they're out here letting
Um,
sexual assaulters off with 6 months probation. So I don't know.
like I think that's the most
He,
sane thing I've ever heard
but my
of.
whole thing is
If you want to
the.
get rid of,
But if that's the case, that they okay, TK, I see you.
Oh,
What's
hey, I
going
didn't
on,
realize you
mamas?
flipped over. Nothing much.
Howard, it's good to see you. Been a
I'm
minute.
good. How it has. It has
Listen,
been a little minute.
living the everyday struggle, baby. Living the everyday struggle. But yeah,
Can't you
so he want
tell?
to
What's
start
what's
stop and
up?
frisk, and what I was saying was with stop and frisk is this. To me, it only affects certain cities. It's not gonna affect certain places. I think it's gonna affect minorities that live in high risk areas. So New York, California, Chicago. I can see where stop and frisk is going to be greater than if it was say somewhere in Georgia or somewhere in
Yeah, you want to know
Florida.
why? You want to know why stop and frisk ain't gonna work here in Georgia? Cause we ain't got no sidewalks, y'all. Niggas gonna be stopping you on the side of the road,
Y'all don't have no sidewalks.
baby. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something about this place
listen.
here. If you ain't in the city, um, or by some stores or something, mm-mm. Well, where I live,
Everybody can
let me say what
carry.
let me say where I live. There ain't no sidewalks if you ain't by no streets. Like if you like communities, like in the communities, yes. But like once you on the streets, everything is like a access road, like a
Mm.
what are they called? The service road. So everything is like a service road. So they ain't really no sidewalks. You up in the grass if you walking on these streets. And these people be walking
And
them
once
though.
again, like
They be
you
walking
know,
them though.
it's just to me it's silly. I'm sorry, it's silly. You giving the cops the reason to do whatever they want to do and put other lives in danger
Hell,
because
hello, but
of
you know what stop and frisk is for and who it's for. It's specifically
yeah,
for
and
certain
the
people.
reason why it was
It's for
taken
it's for
away was
minorities.
because of the danger that it was causing. Like people was getting shot. Cops was shooting people instead of because the first thing
People
they
was
do is
getting
run
shit,
up on you with their guns out.
Yeah.
They don't
but not
even
even
say,
that.
"Yo, hello, let me frisk you."
Most of the cops that work in these neighborhoods are scared. They're not from the neighborhood. They're scared of the people in the neighborhood. So what do you think is going to happen? Of course,
And
just
then
like
he's
the
saying they're
like
gonna have special training, like always. They're gonna have special training to
yeah,
deal with these situations.
the special training is going to be shoot to kill. That's what the special training is. Because if you're saying that you are trying to pass a bill where if something happens, if there is a shooting or whatever happens, that the cops are not going to be held responsible,
Yeah,
clearly this is what you're looking for.
clearly.
You're looking for more and more people of minorities, black, browns, whatever else we are called.
And you
Um,
know the crazy part is you're putting our children in jeopardy.
They don't care. They don't
That's
want
the
us
crazy
here.
part. So
They
now I
don't
gotta
want
worry
us here.
when my son is out, I gotta sit there and wonder if or my son or my daughter is like, okay, are they gonna be okay? Because, you know, a cop run up on them windows. They pull her over, they just pull a gun on her. Like, listen, these are things, I'm worried about. So it's a lot to, sit here and wonder, how bad this is gonna affect us. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, okay, what do we do?
Um,
Is it bad like that in Texas
you
where,
mean is
you feel like they're gonna have stop and frisk?
Um,
TK?
Prayerfully not. Um, I'm gonna say prayerfully not. I don't feel this is the way that I feel. And I was just gonna ask you this question. Were you more scared for your son and daughter before this election and these changes supposed to happen?
I was less fearful because we didn't have certain issues that we have now. When you give
So
cops
for me,
this type of guy,
because for
no,
me,
I was
I've
saying when you
always
give
had a fear.
cops,
And
mm,
I get what you're saying, but because we are who we are, and I have a
mm,
son, my fear doesn't change. My fear is I've always had the fear from the time I had him. I've already had that fear because he's a black male. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
this
mm.
change that's happening is I'm still at that same high level of fear. It hasn't changed for me.
I feel I don't have any children, but I do have a black man, and he's a little crazy, y'all. Right? So, um, but
I know he looked
the
at it like,
stopping first.
"Hmm."
Nah, I don't even think he in here, but that's why I whispered. But it just makes me a little bit more fearful because before it was, they might have consequences if this happened because of the other stuff that happened prior, the George Floyds, the the all of that stuff where they were trying to make an example of the police force. Now that this man is saying it's just going to be a free for all, and he's going to let them not have any repercussions if anything happens, that is like it puts me at a little bit more higher, like once he leaves the house, because I'm like, okay, so they might have thought in the back of their mind, oh, the black women gonna come out here and they gonna ride for their men. But now it's like, even if we do, the law says they have the right to at this moment, if they're gonna let Project 2025 in its entirety be, brought in.
Mm. Well,
I
I,
mean, I always
what so much
I
we
always felt fearful when we walked out the house as a couple. Period. When I leave the house, when he leave the house, when anybody shit, if my dog leaves the house, well, her ass don't leave the house. But shit,
she said, man, that's the one thing. Like, as a black man, that's your thought of when you walk out the door. You got to be ready for anything. But that's just like something normal to us, as men. Listen, my goal is to make it back home, and
mm-hmm.
by all means necessary. That's that. I'm walking back through this door. But you just made it a little bit more difficult for me to sit here and tell my kids, like, listen, you ain't got to worry about me, something happening to me, because now you're giving
Mm-hmm.
cops free reign. So it's a little more to dial back on and just sit here and say, well, listen, definitely got to be careful how we move, when we move, and long as to me, it's like as long as you stay within the law, you should be fine. But then now again, you can't say that, and that's the
Right.
crazy thing,
Because you could be
you
doing
know.
everything, you could be doing everything to the T, and they will, if they don't like your attitude at the present moment, if there's something going on with them, if something wrong, and you just never know what's going through somebody else's head. They could
Hmm.
be, they could,
That pullover could be
having a fight with
something
their wife,
crazy.
and they need somebody to take that out on, and you just happen to be that person that day. You just
Hmm.
never know.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about today's topic, which is violence in social media. Um, I want to say I did a lot of research on this. This is really
I
crazy. We're
didn't,
gonna
because
talk about it. We're gonna chop it up.
I don't like violence, y'all.
But didn't you say
Says
before
the
that you
person that
pretty violent?
Who?
all the time,
I'm not
right?
violent.
Yo, we'll be right back. You already.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for?
WLEO 26.7 online radio. Worldwide listening, entertainment online. Find us on social media on Facebook at WLEO 26.7 online radio. On Instagram at WLEO_267 online radio. And on the internet at WLEO267onlineradio.com.
Brooklyn, New York. The Still in Love Tour Concert. Live from Indigo Lounge. Featuring Nick Wezia. Essence Official. Jay Relentless. Zay Hefner. Bria Anai. Special guest Kev Just Kev. And I am the real face. December 14th, 8 p.m. You don't want to miss this.
Rush Network.
Yes. We are back. Make sure y'all get your tickets. They are on sale right now. Go to any of the Instagram pages. They'll definitely give you the link to get your tickets. Great lineup. You're gonna definitely have a good time. The drinks and the food at Inbound, love it there. Also shout out to W shit right. WLEO 26.7. You know what I mean? That's my dude over there, E Digger. Shout out to him. First and foremost, shout out Industry 21 magazine, my boy Dame. Shout out to Gallery each and every Tuesday on CaribbeanPowerJam.com. Shout out to Envious Creations. Shout out to Legal Money Clothing. Shout out to Painted Drip by the Joker. So we are back. Today we got a great topic. Once again, I had to do a lot of research on it because I didn't know how much violence be going on in social media.
I don't know why you didn't know that though.
Not you listen.
I don't know neither.
When we talked about it, I thought we was just talking about like the YouTube pranks or whatever like that, and you see the violence. I did not realize how many people get killed on social media. I didn't realize how many people
That's how
commit suicide on social media.
That's how
That
people
shit
be
is
finding
crazy.
their ops. They be on social media. They be following each other on social media.
Yeah.
You be like, why do y'all even follow each other? Y'all don't even like each other. Y'all are purposely doing this. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah, but I didn't know
people
how
committing
many
suicide.
people.
Why do you want me to be a witness to this? I don't want to know.
And that's the crazy thing about it. Like, if you
Like,
were
just
saying,
leave your note if that's what you're going to do. Just leave your note so somebody else
why do you have
can
to
find
put it
it.
on suicide? I mean,
I
why would
don't
you have
need
to
to
put
see
that
this.
on
I don't
social
even know
media?
you. I don't even know you. I don't want to see this shit.
So TK, what made you think about this? Because like this was like some fathers from mine, me thinking about it.
I
What was
think
your
she
thoughts?
had seen that. She had seen that clip that she showed us, and that was that.
Yes.
I was like,
So I'm on IG. First thing pop up, hottest news was a clip that I seen, and I sent y'all, and I was like, wait a minute. So I'm looking and I'm watching, and I'm like, looking. I'm like, oh, so you done rolled up to homegirl house, but the girl and her wife was waiting for you to roll up because she been on Facebook Live recording you on live. It's live.
Right.
Seeing you pull up, y'all fighting, and you could tell, like they said, it was premeditated because the house that she went to, they had the defense mechanism hidden in the electrical box. So they were ready and waiting for her to pull up. And they start fighting. You couldn't really see who won or whoever else.
Well, clearly,
whoever
popped off twice must not have been winning, because it was dark. That's why I said what was. That's why I was like, what was going on? Because
if you really listen,
but you got to put your brightness up. If
you was listening, like the girl that was winning the fight was the girl that who she came to go see, and then okay, fine, you was in the fight. Why'd you pop her?
So why go back to twice?
You popped
you didn't do a warning shot.
But if that was the case, why did you should have just came out with that? Like, y'all shouldn't. What you scuffling for if you was already gonna shoot this woman? Just shoot.
Number one,
like if that's what you came to do.
The rule is the rule of thumb: if you're not fearing for your life, there should be no weapon involved. What's good, GMF? I see you on the check-in, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, but you guys already said she already had the weapon at another location when she came to Shorty.
It was at the house, but outside in the electrical box.
So you already knew, or she didn't know. But she didn't know if she was gonna get her ass beat or not. So she was like, "Let me just be prepared." And what she said, "Oh, even if I beat her ass, she gonna still keep coming back." Well, just keep beating her ass. Like, I don't know if anybody's just gonna keep getting their ass beaten, just keep coming back. Unless, well, then I guess maybe she thought she was gonna come back with a gun. I don't know, but it doesn't make no sense. Two grown ass women on IG Live fighting.
This might I add, this was fighting over a man.
I ain't got time.
To me, the dumbest thing in
okay
the world.
Now see, I heard two different things. I did not hear fighting over a man. I heard that the girl is a photographer, and the girl that went over there, she did some photos for her, and the photos were not right.
Okay, so she played with your money. Okay, but if that's the case, bring the law in. What are we fighting for?
Yeah,
it was just pictures, baby.
Yeah,
it's just pictures. Now somebody done lost their life, and now somebody going to jail.
Because and the crazy thing is, once this is where I say AI is crazy. As soon as I saw her video, and then I searched for more videos, they just started popping up by the thousands. I saw the one where a girl was doing a girl's hair, and she was like falling asleep, and the girl said, "Listen, keep your head up," and then she grabbed her by the face, and Shorty flipped out, like, "Yo, don't touch me like that, like, do what you got to do. Put my hair on. I paid you." And Shorty was like, "Nah. What we not gonna do is this," and then kicked her out the crib, and like physically picked her up. Like, "Yo, you getting up out my house?" And she was like, "But I paid you.
Yes.
Like, give me my stuff and I'll leave." And Shorty was like, "Nah. Like, I'll give you your stuff, but get out my house." So my thing is, if you're gonna have like a business in your home, you still have to run your business in a professional manner. You know what I mean? So if you have people like that in your house getting their hair done or whatever the case may be, there should be no reason why it turned violent. She's falling asleep. She's tired. She said she was sitting there for 2 hours just for a lace front, which I don't understand why it take 2 hours for you to do a lace front.
And that was
unless you did wash, set, and all that other shit.
She was sleepy. I saw that video. She was.
Yeah, like she was like closing eyes.
You can't be doing that when you getting your hair done, no, baby. That is a cardinal rule. Like, especially if they got hot tools. Like, what are we doing?
Ooh. Yeah.
Listen, there was another video I saw where
we're not showing y'all none of these videos because we do not promote violence.
Yes,
Correct.
The video was a guy who was doing a prank, and he ran up on a guy and his wife, and he ended up getting shot.
These people be going
And
so far for views.
and I was like,
Lights.
That's
yo,
the
that was
that's the whole
crazy.
thing. Is people be thinking they don't be thinking. That's the problem. They don't be thinking. Like, you don't know someone's situation. You don't know if something like this had happened to these people before, and now they got PTSD from this,
Mm.
and you done ran up on them, and now pop pop pop.
But once again, this goes to me saying, which is the law. This is the law for self-defense. In most open carry states, you have to fear for your life.
How do you
In some
prove
of
that
these
though?
instances, to
But how do you
me,
prove that?
people didn't fear for their life.
Well, this is on
What do you
on
mean?
videos, but I'm like, on what happens if they're
Majority stuff now is on videos. People are that's why like we have like the dumbest criminals. This generation is a bunch of the dumbest
but not even
criminals I've
that. Like,
ever
there's
seen.
cameras everywhere. Everybody has a Ring doorbell, and
True.
them things pick up everything.
Yeah, that's true. That is also true. That's 100% true. And like I was watching some FBI show, and they were looking at one camera, look at another camera to see the angles of the crime. And I'm like, if you actually watching TV and see this how they give it up, make sure you move accordingly. Like, but once again, I feel like our kids are dumb. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Our kids, because they stupid as hell. The shit that they be doing, and not my kids. My kids do dumb shit, but
They're
they
not,
ain't gonna do no
they're not
criminal dumb
criminals.
shit. Yeah, so so I'm not just accusing y'all people kids of being dumb. I'm just saying in general, you know,
These children of today are not
um,
the smartest, and they don't make good
yeah,
criminals.
they
Everything.
video everything,
Mhm.
and that's the reason why they get caught all the
It's
time.
like they want to get caught because
No, it's like they have something to prove.
no,
Like, yo, I gotta prove I stole this dude chain and popped him 3 times
That
to do
part.
it.
Yeah.
Bro, what is wrong with you? You had to pop him 3 times to steal his chain?
yes.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I remember niggas just run up on you, take your chain, and keep it moving. Like,
Keep it moving and walk off.
No, it's because people nowadays they don't care about your life, and they don't fit. It's like they don't fear you taking theirs. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't want to die. I don't know what it is with these children of the day. They be like, I don't give a fuck. Something wrong with y'all. I don't know what they was putting in the milk in the Similac that year, but they got to get it together.
no, I blame it on parents. I'm sorry. I blame it on parents, and the reason why is because most of us work. There's no mother and father at home. There's nobody home when they need to be home. And half of them had kids when they were kids. So there's nobody playing parent.
I can't always
And
say
then
that
some of them are scared of their
because
kids.
some kids have good parents, but they're also dumb. Like, they just are
No,
followers.
it's not that you're dumb. You allowed your kid to be
No,
taken by
I'm
the
not
streets.
talking. I'm not.
Because
It ain't even.
you gotta be real. You gotta be real. Like, how many of y'all still check? Remember back in the days, your door couldn't be closed without your parents. Your parents ain't hearing that close. People in your house, you can't close the door. How many of your parents nowadays go check your book bags in your room? My parent always used to go in my room
I don't
checking
think.
shit. That's why I never put
I don't
nothing
think
in
my
there
mama
because
used
I
to check.
already knew what it
My
was.
mom. I think my mama always knew that I am not that type of child. I ain't doing it. It ain't in me.
But see, once again, you're a
It
girl,
ain't
so
in
she
me.
probably felt like, yo, listen, yeah,
My mama
I ain't
knew
got to
I
worry
was.
about this
My mama
one.
knew I was her
Not only that, I
child.
think she put fear in you. She put enough fear in you to
Yeah,
know, listen, not that one.
I ain't trying her now. Cause baby, she still be giving it up, and I don't
You
got
see what I'm
time.
saying?
I ain't got time to be fighting her. Mm-mm.
Listen, my mother is 85 years old. I was in the crib the other day and I was talking. I felt I was talking a little, my voice went a little higher than it should. And I didn't think she heard me because, you know, you got to talk loud when they get to that certain age.
Mhm.
And she heard me and she was like, yo, what did you say? And just that look, I was like, nah, I ain't say nothing. I
I be calling
ain't say
her
nothing,
by
man.
her first name. She be like, "Who you talking to?" I be like, "Okay,
Word. Yeah, you can't even do
you
that.
got it,
Like,
Yeah.
you
that's
got
the
it."
thing.
You
Like,
looking to get snatched. Y'all
But
playing games.
you know
no,
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what? No,
But
I do her.
even at this
You know how
age,
when your
we
but you
know
know how when
better.
your parents used to call you by your full name and you knew you was in trouble. That's when I call her by her first name. When she done did something, and I be like, oh, like when I call her and she don't answer the phone. What the fuck else is you doing? What are you doing? Pick up the phone, god damn it.
But see, you could talk that shit because you where you at when you if y'all was in the same vicinity, you know that wouldn't be going
I be
down.
like, or she forget to call me back. I be like, so you don't know me now, Denise? She be like, what I did.
See what I'm
What I
saying?
did. She be like,
You do that, you talking all that
what
on
I
the
did. I
phone.
be like, didn't you tell me you was gonna call
But
me
wait
back?
till she
She
see
ain't
you.
gonna do nothing. I'm my
Mhm.
mama's
Now when we
favorite
see you with
child.
that big knot on your head when you come to visit, we're gonna be like,
Next, I'm
see,
like,
see,
Denise got me.
bet you won't do that no more. Bet you won't do that no more.
that part.
But yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the respect levels didn't change. And I blame parents. I'm sorry, I can't blame nobody else. If you raise your kid won't get into shit. I'm
I
sorry.
can't.
Bottom
I'm not gonna say
line,
your kid ain't gonna get.
raise
I'm
your
not gonna say
kid.
your kid ain't gonna get into shit. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, can't never say
Because
that.
like I said, some parents have children who act a certain way in their house, and baby, when they get
That's
outside
true.
with those
That's true.
friends, they lose all their
But
sense.
at the same time, you gotta know you gotta check them. You still check them. I'm sorry, not they might act crazy in the street, but I always hear from other people, your kids are so well mannered. You damn right. Because I trained them from when they were young. Listen, you just yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, yes, sir, no, sir.
Mhm.
That's how you talk to an
Yeah,
adult.
yeah, that's how you talk to an adult. But when you,
So even if
what,
they go, they want to act crazy with
yeah,
their friends,
mhm,
cool.
yeah.
Because I've heard like, yo, I heard your son cursing on the bus. Oh, you heard him? Should have snatched his ass up
No, I'm not even.
and then call me,
I'm
so I
not
would have
even.
snatched his ass
I'm
up
not even
too.
talking about like when kids curse. But you know how kids fight, whatever. But you have those children in the house that act like they don't do nothing. Like they good. But the minute they get out in that damn street with their friends, and you be like, that's a whole different child. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know whose child that is. Cause that ain't my child, right? That couldn't be my child.
Yeah, no, I listen. My baby was talking crazy the other day, and I'm still in Jesus mode. Like God help me, you know. And I blame myself. I blame myself. I'm sitting there watching the movie early in the morning. It says sexual content on the damn TV, and she goes, "Daddy, what does sexual mean?" Jesus, Lord, help me. I don't know how to respond. So I said,
I'd
"Ask
have
your
been
mother."
like, how do you even know what that said? I'd be like,
That's what I
that
said,
ain't
yo.
even what that say, girl. That you got that word is wrong. That's not what that say. That's what I would have said.
Yo, I said, "Ask
You
your
say
mother."
you told her to go ask your
Of course he
Yes,
did.
I asked your mother. I went on Facebook, asked for prayer because I was confused. Like what happened? Jesus, help
She
me.
don't know.
I'm
She
not
didn't know
ready.
what it means, but she could read. Look, you have a literate child. She knows how to sound. Make her. She knows how to sound things.
No, she's 7, man.
Bitch,
No,
I wouldn't
that's the
have
baby.
said 7.
You can't.
I
No,
damn wouldn't
no.
knew that said sexual at 7. She
look
knows.
here.
Look,
Look here.
she knows how
If
to.
you don't tell her, them other people will.
You better tell her.
Listen,
Them
and
ain't
this
who
is
you won't
why
tell
They
her.
ain't.
when
They
it
ain't gonna tell her. They gonna try to show her. So you better tell her.
no that and then we know the difference of who they playing. Don't play with my kid. No. Show this bullying in their hand. But anyway, then I'll be the reason for this story right here: violence in social media.
No, Dawn, you gonna put on smoke.
Because you know they're gonna
I'm about to
film
say
me.
you.
They gonna
I'm about
film
to say,
me,
you film
not
it?
me. I ain't gonna put myself on it. No, hell no. But the thing was, I'm still, I was like, yeah, ask your mother, because I feel like that's when it comes to a daughter, that that's the mother daughter talk. The boys is different. Send them over here. Yeah, send them. I'm gonna have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? I already have the whole kit that I'm ready to show you this, and you see the condom, and this, I'm ready. Send your boys over here. They'll be straight.
No, don't send him to Dawn,
But
y'all.
yeah.
He might.
You see
Your boys will be
the
straight. Send them over here.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, girls, I'm no, I got confused.
He got confused just because she asked what the meaning
Threw,
of the word sexual was.
it threw me
She didn't
off.
even. She just said,
I
"What
needed
does it
prayer.
mean?" She didn't ask
Oh,
you, "Oh, what are
Yeah,
they doing on TV, Daddy?"
no.
She just asked you what the word "sexual" means. You could
I
have gave
needed all my prayer
the meaning
warriors
out the
at that
dictionary,
moment.
Negro. What?
All my prayer warriors. I needed you.
I mean,
Thank you for the
I mean,
comments that I
at
got.
7 years old, that's crazy. The fact that she knew that.
But
Did they
this
say it? Like,
is
did
society
no,
now.
but did it say sexual content, such and such? Is that why she knew it?
Yes, it
Oh,
said
it
sexual.
said it, not just she read it.
It says sexual content. No, you ain't see the pit. There was nothing up
No,
there. It
no,
just said sexual
no. You
content.
know how sometimes they just put the wording up there, but they actually said it. That's how she. That's why she asked. Like, I'm like, how the hell did she
Yeah,
even know the word sexual? Like, because they said it.
she's
Sexual content.
no,
Hey,
they didn't
guys.
say
Oh,
it.
she read it.
They didn't say it. She read it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have read
yeah.
sexual
And
at
I'm,
7.
but that's the crazy thing, because I told you before, like we was in a car and they wanted to have the whole conversation about um the Rainbow Coalition. They wanted to have this whole conversation about it. Oh, girls can be with girls and boys can be with boys. What? Hold up. No. Wait a minute. I can't say no. I didn't know what to say. My wife looking at me, I'm looking at her, and we was just stuck because I can't say certain things. I'm not like, no, you can't say that. And she's looking at me like, don't say that. And then I'm like, well, I was confused. I was because I was like, yo, girls and girls is fine, but boys can't be with boys. And she was like, no, you can't say that. And I'm like,
Yeah, you can't say
I'm
that.
confused.
You can't say that. And
I was
look, you know
confused.
why you can't say that.
Yes, I know, but it's just I didn't know what to say. That's why I
You
was
should have said,
confused.
I'm gonna
I was
find you
confused.
somebody who can better explain this. I'm gonna call somebody for you.
Oh,
I
You
was
can't.
confused. I was
You don't need
stuck.
to explain. I don't know. You need to have somebody that is actually gay explain that to them. I
I, I
don't know.
was I was ready to talk to the school because I'm like,
Where did
listen,
my child
if
get
this is
this?
what you're teaching
Is
my
this what you
kids,
teaching my kids?
we have a problem.
Why?
oh my gosh.
Because and that's why I said I understood certain bills that Trump is passing. Like to take that out of education, I'm
No, he ain't trying to
okay.
take.
I can
He's not trying to
understand,
take that out of education.
but I don't want you to take
He's
it
trying to
to
take
the
the
point
whole.
where you're like taking somebody's
But
feelings
he
or
wants
their
to get rid
thoughts
of the
away. Like
whole board of education. So what are you going to do then?
so that's why I say it's confusing. You don't know how to with certain things going on in life. You can't like I felt like we been there, done that already. You know what I'm saying? We already tackled these situations and we've came with solutions. You know what I mean? But apparently it's like we're going backwards again.
That's what happens when you have a backward president. Like he's not a progressive president. He's an old white man who cares about old white men. What the fuck?
Well, I want y'all because everybody kept saying they wanted to vote for him because he's gonna give us
He's
money.
not.
He is giving us some money.
What's
Yes.
he giving us?
He made overtime. There's no tax on overtime. So now you could work a 40-hour shift and
Your
if you go
job,
over 40,
your
you
job,
ain't got to worry about
your
taxes.
job giving, your job is giving you overtime.
No,
Oh,
my job always say no.
okay. Because
That's the biggest shit.
most jobs
No
say
overtime.
yeah. Because most jobs say
Yeah.
no damn
But most-
overtime. So that don't fucking apply to us.
Listen, for those people that need cops, they're gonna get tons of free money off that.
And he also wants them to be able to shoot us. So what the fuck does that mean? He's gonna like, look here, I need y'all to be overworked so y'all can go out there and just shoot motherfuckers up. Of course he's gonna give them overtime. So they could be sleepy and just using their guns when they feel it all willy motherfucking nilly.
So yeah. But like there's a lot of stuff that we gotta be prepared for. This is another turning stone. We could have had a black female
Black
president.
America, just live your life like you've been living your life, because it was never this judicial system was never for us anyway. It was never in our favor. So you just continue to keep living your life like you've been living it. Cautiously.
Well, I blame TK State as well. Texas, y'all was red too. So
Texas is
you and Georgia.
These are always red states.
She's like, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
These are always red states. Hello.
Yeah, definitely.
They're always red states. It's that
the crazy part,
it was that damn Florida.
It
was that damn Florida.
I felt PA actually, no, it was Pennsylvania, because they started off blue the whole night. And I was like, oh, she might got a chance. But then they eventually turned red too, so it was like,
it doesn't matter how many electoral college votes they got. 2.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fuck.
Well, at the end of the day, they kept saying that Pennsylvania was one of the key states.
I have to look this. I need to look it up, because if they only got like 2 electoral college votes, that don't mean shit. Pennsylvania,
because it was Pennsylvania and Georgia. I know that were like, in Florida, big key states. You win those 10 for 10, you won the election. But either or, ladies, how do y'all want to go out? It's a new year coming. First and foremost, I gotta shout happy birthday to V from Relationship Ish.
Happy birthday, V.
Definitely get that off. Her birthday was last week. I ain't get to acknowledge her. I was on a show too. I had a great show, by the way. Shout out to my boy Chris. I think we had an amazing show last night. Tomorrow, relationship.
Pennsylvania has 19. That damn Texas got 40.
So it's TK's fault.
No, it's not.
And what was California? Red too? They got 54. I think they got the highest fucking.
Wasn't they blue?
I don't know, but they got the highest vote. 50.
She won California because that's her state.
But yeah, Florida has 30. And Pennsylvania got 19. New York has 28, and New Yorkers are always going to be Democrats. I just want y'all to know that.
It was big time. So, TK, how you want to go out tonight?
Glad to be back. Missed y'all, of course. And
did you really?
We missed you,
even though you were kind of calm tonight from your normal shenanigans. So, I'm gonna take that in, because I know that ain't gonna be the regular. Because
he wasn't on his fucker. It's because we wasn't talking about women. That's when he be on his fuckery.
That's so not true.
Don't be out here with his goddamn double standard having ass.
That's so not
true.
Male chauvinistic ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm looking to have a good guest next week, so I think we're gonna be nice to each other.
Who, you and the guest? Because we ain't gonna be nice to you.
Y'all always gotta be nice to me. God. See, I'm repping us all day, every day. The Evening Rush, baby.
Okay. Why did you get that color shirt?
Oh, Don, you didn't tell me you need it. I got you.
Don didn't even ask us what the fuck we wanted. Don didn't even ask us what we wanted. He's just sent some shit. That's what the fuck that was.
All I got was straight ass black shirt.
Colors. We always do colors. I got you.
Then why I
got hoodies?
4 black shirts? If you do color, why do I have 4 black shirts?
I got what I just say. I got you now. I will send you some
Send me
colors.
a hoodie.
You're gonna have color. You need I need a hoodie too. So yeah, we gonna work them hoodies out.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little nips.
You need a
It's
hoodie
starting to get a
too?
little nips
Yeah, I
here.
think TK need a hoodie too. Yeah, we gotta get her a hoodie too. Yeah, definitely.
Starting to get a little nips here in Georgia. I need one.
Yeah, the temperature drops here, and tonight we'll be in the 50s later on. So
Yeah,
this is
it was
Wow, sounds so beautiful.
yeah,
It's
they
like
had
40
40, they
something,
had like
40 going
they
on
had like
30.
43 degrees in there in
And
New
y'all
York.
talking about here.
Yeah, it was 51 degrees this
Y'all
morning.
talking about
It was
Oh,
60.
that's oh my God, it's
It
so
was
cold.
68 earlier today, girl. Ooh, Lord.
I've been enjoying. I've been
Mm-mm.
like, come on and drop. Love that part of the weather. It's cool off.
Yeah, you know
Y'all
what
can
it
have
is.
it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I would like to be warm, please. I ain't saying hot. I'm not
Well,
saying I don't want to be cold.
listen, once I'm back home where I belong down there, listen, it is what it is.
I don't know why you
But
thought this was
once
back
again,
home.
oh, you was getting out of here. What happened to how you want to go out? How you want to
We
go out,
started talking
TK?
about your shirt.
You want to flash about your shirt.
Yeah.
And we
That
sitting
was
over
all
here in
your
My
fault.
black,
bad.
like we
My
vampires with
bad. I
black
got
shirts.
you. See, you see how I be treated.
No, you see how you be treating us.
For real.
It's
It's in
you,
a
not
box
us.
of darkness.
You treat me so bad. It's just so bad.
Man,
But I got
I'm
you.
trying to figure out where to love at. But
Now, when I send you all these colors, I don't want to hear nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I want some color, especially some red, yellow, that orange right there. Yeah, I'm gonna need some color because
orange right there. All right.
you tripping all that. I was like, damn, everything black in here for real. Like it's just, like I want to walk around here looking like a burglar, so I look more enticing to the police. You trying to help them out, partner?
Here we go.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, but y'all be safe. The temperature's changing and all the nice little germs is starting to grow. COVID, strep throat, RSV, flu, pneumonia, all that it is all up in
I
the
already got
attic.
my flu shot.
People be coughing and don't
Definitely
cover
got my
their
flu
mouth.
shot.
Do this.
They were like,
All
"Oh,
that free
I'm not sick. It's just my allergies."
and the nose running straight green, like dark
That's
green in your house.
that's infectious.
Very much. They would pull that.
Keep
Look,
that.
let me give this friendly PSA. Don't do potlucks, okay? I
Oh
know
no.
people be wanting to celebrate the holidays. Some people talking about the 21st next week. Yeah, we're doing Friendsgiving. Look, them people that's doing that ain't my friend, and I don't need them giving me shit that I didn't leave there with. So I don't participate in that. I told them I'll bring them a bag of ice and hope they enjoy it. Because first of all, I also don't want to eat have Thanksgiving a week before actual Thanksgiving, and I'm not finna risk the lining of my stomach. So y'all beware of them little potlucks.
You know why? Because a lot of people don't wash their hands, y'all.
Girl, let me tell you, I seen it eye to eye. They was in there. She came out the bathroom, came in there and started touching the chicken and stuff, and I was like, I didn't see
You
you
didn't
was
even
not
wash
even a
your
paper
hands.
towel.
You didn't even run water on your hands. That's crazy. Like some people come out the bathroom and just run water on their hands and won't put no soap. Like, what's the difference? Just add a little
Wonder
salt
why
to it
COVID is so high.
to take off the bacteria. Cause you just use the bathroom, my lady. The public bathroom.
Yeah, no. And I think after the part where I actually seen somebody that was cooking and somebody walked in the kitchen, like, ooh, taste this, and let her taste it and put it back in the pot. Nope. Game over. Ain't no thought possible idea. We done, dog. Y'all sharing it. If you do
Look,
that,
when I make my food in my house for myself and my man, it's only the two of us, right? So if I lick the spoon, he didn't have my saliva, right? We good. But I wouldn't do
That's
that,
nasty.
John, because you don't kiss. Shut
That's
up.
just
But
fucking
whatever.
nasty. That's just nasty.
What's the difference between saliva juices
Yeah,
and coochie juices, Dawn? Okay.
a lot, a lot, a lot, a whole lot, yo.
But anyways,
Yo.
like I was saying, I have to put the damn thing back in the pot because the two of we share each other's germs all the damn time. So it don't make a never mind. But if I was making it for me, him, and somebody else, I wouldn't do that. You know? But people are nasty, y'all. Y'all just have to beware. You can't eat everybody's shit. Some people don't wash their hands. Some people, they just nasty, y'all.
The kitchen be dirty. Just no comment.
And
Yeah.
if you wear your whole animal outside your house, that's a superhero.
Some people be cleaning the chicken. You know how you clean your chicken, you're cooking your chicken. That's salmonella. And you don't wash your hands. And you just touching shit. Touching shit.
I be around some nasty ass people. I don't understand. Tell them use some vinegar and some water and some lemon juice, please, and
I
thank you.
mean,
Y'all be around some nasty people. I ain't
I
eating at y'all cousins' houses.
it isn't. First of all, I was watching something on YouTube. Somebody was actually cooking, and it was I think it was like turkey. It was ground turkey, right? So he done mixed it up. All this man did was wash his hands off with water. Like that didn't get the salmonella off. That didn't get all that blood. That didn't get none of that off. Like it's still on your hands. You touching everything in the kitchen. You're touching all the condiments. You're touching everything. I'm like, this is why I don't never had no paper towels either, y'all. Because I wash my hands.
I don't never have
too
man
many
say
times.
I go through.
You don't wear gloves when you
What's
seasoning the
the
meat?
difference? Are you changing your gloves every time you go to do something?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? I could just wash my hands.
Well, after if you clean the chicken, because sometimes you don't want the seasoning on your hands, especially if you use Saison.
Yeah.
You don't want it on your hands because then your hands are orange.
And then I have to take it off every time I decide to do something.
Well, why you
something different?
Why you?
Every time I do, because I have to wash the gloves too.
You're supposed to do one
I have
thing.
to wash the gloves too.
No, I'm not washing gloves. I'm throwing them away. But after I seasoned, first of all, you season. Once your food is seasoned and you throw those gloves away, there's no need. Like I shouldn't have to touch anything else.
Do I not have to put this if I'm frying chicken? Do I not have to then put this seasoned meat
that's something different.
in the flour?
Your hands should be clean. You should have washed your hands to season.
Okay.
Because then that's when, of course, I'm going with hands.
Washing, Dawn. This is still hands.
No, I agree with you with that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about seasoning wise. Seasoning wise, yeah, no, I season with gloves.
I mean,
because I don't like my.
It all depends on because I don't always use this Saison. I don't always use stuff that's going.
Because one, you got to be careful with the only reason why I use hands if I was frying chicken is because the gloves that shit hit the grease. Shit, you melt in your finger, so that's the reason why that's why I'm using hands.
Yeah, I use gloves a lot.
Yeah,
I use gloves a lot, but I also use like when I'm cleaning my meat. I wear gloves a lot, but I still gotta wash my hands. That's why I ain't never got no paper towels. We run out of paper towels so goddamn quick in here. He probably like, where the fuck all the paper towels come? Because
I don't run out. I stay
no.
Go to Costco, baby. Go to Costco.
I don't mean like run out in the house. I just be like run out on that roll. He be like, didn't I just change this? I was like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you using more than goddamn 3 tissues. You wrapping your hand in the tissue.
Look,
stop wrapping. That means when you wipe your ass, you 4, 5, 6, 7 just to wipe. No. That's why toilet tissue. My God.
Women use more toilet. Why are we still on the air? Women use more toilet paper than men anyway. Simply because
TK's still going out, and we was like,
every time we go to the bathroom, we have to wipe. Men, when y'all piss,
but you don't need
y'all just I don't know what y'all do, shake and shimmy. I don't know what the fuck y'all do.
No, you gotta wipe the tips.
I don't know.
Use
a little bit. Tip. I don't fucking know what y'all do.
Yeah, you gotta wipe.
But
I don't know. Everybody's hygiene is different.
women,
But
every
anyway,
time we go.
Rainbow, how you going out so we
All
get up
right.
out of here?
I just want to say, live your lives, y'all. I mean, don't be out here doing shit, doing crimes on the internet. This is how you get caught. Don't be being violent on the internet because you might wind up getting pop, pop, pop. Just mind your business. Actually, just mind it. Mind the business that pays you. If you ain't getting paid to do it, just mind it, please. Okay. Um. Uh. Us black folk, we gotta stick together, y'all, because that's might be the only way we make it through this shit. Okay. Um. And I just want to say thank y'all. God bless and good night. I done talked enough bullshit since I've been on, so that's all I got to say. And Dawn, how would you like to go out, sir?
Just thank you for everybody that watched, tuned in. Make sure y'all tap in to Relationship Ish tomorrow. Tap into Stacy Talks Money on Monday. Step
I'm
on
about to
Tuesday,
say it
excuse
ain't
me,
on
at 7.
Monday.
Make sure y'all tap into Thoughts of a Man next week at 9.
On
And
Tuesday.
shout out to the Wolf's Den that starts in January. So we have a new show coming on called Wolf's Den. They'll be on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Make sure y'all
What's
tap
that
in.
about?
Um,
I was just gonna ask.
you'll see as it comes. We got a
Let me
whole
tell
month.
y'all, this don't
Shout out
Wolf's
to Wolf's
Den
Den,
doesn't
man.
sound. It sound like it's about to be some shit, y'all. Just saying.
But yeah, other than that, I want to thank everybody. Appreciate y'all. Please stay safe out here in these streets. People, take care of your kids, please. Thank you. And most of all, yo, we'll catch y'all next week. And it is what it is. Talk to y'all later. Peace.